Testing, testing. Are we live? Oh, we are live. What's good, everybody, on this Sunday afternoon? Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is doing all right. Hope nobody got that Rona. Hopefully, nobody got that Rona because you don't want that. No, trust me, you don't want that. That's worse than seeing Justice League. You don't ever want that to happen to you. But yeah, what is good? We're going to talk about in this afternoon stream the bright future for DC and all that good stuff, and how Marvel's trash. Because I always got to bash on Marvel because Marvel, they've been on that winning streak. I ain't gonna lie, even though Kevin Feige has been copying some shit over here at DC. That fucking Civil War BVS. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on. Even the Russo brothers admitted that the only reason why they did Civil War was because we were doing BVS and they copied us. Like they straight up copied us, bro. Like come on. Like let's not even go there. Like let's not even front about that shit. Like Marvel, all they do is copy us. That's all they do. All they do is copy DC, and they buy the critics and the bloggers, and the critics and the bloggers. They praise everything Marvel, like it's the fucking best thing ever, and all they do is trash on DC and stuff like that. Fuck you, Hector Navarro, and fuck DC Daily, bro. DC Daily, that trash show, bro. Yeah, celebrating DC, and yet you don't even mention Snyder Cut. Yeah, and you mentioned nothing positive about all the recent DC films, but you're DC Daily, right? You're doing daily DC information, but yet you say nothing about Zack Snyder films and the DC or Man of Steel or nothing. You say nothing about that, but you fucking praise everything Marvel and shit like that. Fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here. I'm glad that Aisha Tyler, I'm glad she's hosting fucking DC because we need more people like that. We need more people like that. Fucking out of here. Get that shit out of here, bro. I just look. I like Marvel. I like most of the Marvel films for the most part. But the overpraising and thinking like it's the second coming of Christ with every Marvel movie. Like, are you shitting me, bro? Like, are you shitting me? Come, like, get out of here with that, bro. Get out of here with that. It's so fucking annoying to deal with that shit. But anyway, I'm not even worried about that because Marvel like they're not even on my radar, bro. I'm done with them. Done with Igor Snowden. What's going on, bro? Is it Igor or Igor? Like I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, bro. So just correct me on that. Most of the films have been forgettable. They lack rewatchability. Yeah, it's true. Like I think the only Marvel movie that I've rewatched multiple times was Winter Soldier. And that was it. Because like Winter Soldier for me is like one of the best Marvel movies they ever did because it didn't feel like a cookie cutter Marvel movies that they're producing right now. Like it felt different. It felt raw. It felt real. Like that to me was like the best Marvel movie that they ever produced was Winter Soldier, and the first Iron Man. I love the first Iron Man, and even the first Iron Man, it was different. It wasn't Disneyfied. It still had some edge to it, and of course, you had Robert Downey Jr. But but after that, Iron Man 2, 3, garbage. That shit was garbage, trash. Shit was garbage, trash. And then you had I like Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one. The second one, not so much. DC Daily was garbage. Like at Derek Clark Wolf. Yeah, like Clark Wolf is another one. It's like it's just like I don't know what it is. It's like it's like they have like this hatred for Zack Snyder. And look, I'm not like a big huge Zack Snyder fan. I loved 300. I loved Dawn of the Dead. I loved Man of Steel. But I'm not like shitting on everything the man does, even though I don't like Sucker Punch. But again, that's like one movie that wasn't for me. But these people they constantly shit on this guy, constantly shit on this guy, and then they get like offended when we hit back at them, it's like, oh my, I can't believe how toxic you are. Like, motherfucker, all you do is fucking shit on Snyder fans and shit on Zack Snyder, and then you're the one offended when we fight back. Fuck you. Fuck you, dude. Like, get out of here with that shit. I can't stand that shit. I really can't. Igor. Okay, thank you. Igor. Gotcha. That's a badass name, bro. Igor. Shit. I think I might name my son that Igor. Igor, come. It's a badass name. Snyder's get better with repeat viewings. Yeah, it's true. Dude, I saw Man of Steel 6 times in theaters. And this was like at a time where I wasn't really a big comic book guy. I wasn't like I fell off of comic books. So I was out, and the fact that they were doing another Superman movie, I was like, okay, I'll check it out. I like Zack Snyder's previous work, so I'll check this out. And I saw Man of Steel in theaters, and that shit just blew me. Like it brought me back into comics. Like that movie alone brought me back into comic books, and I started going to my local comic book shop and just like started picking out like most of DC comic books, like Batman, Superman, Flash, Wonder Woman. Like his version of Superman is what brought me back. So again, like, and of course, I'm on Blu-ray. I've seen Man of Steel countless times. Oh, like I can't even tell you how much I've seen that movie. But yeah, like I mean, again, his vision for Superman and what his vision for what DC is going to be going forward, at least in his little pocket universe, it's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be the best. I can't wait for that shit. It's going to be awesome. Like, oh, just like, and I think he just posted a picture of Steppenwolf too recently. I saw a video of her outright knocking Zack by name the other day. Again, like really? These people are so fucking weird. These people are so weird. They're so weird. Like, if you don't like a director, why do you keep fucking mentioning him? It's like these people are just like, I don't know what it is. It's like these people are just like it's like weird. Like always knocking Zack Snyder. Okay, you don't like him as a director. Okay, fine. Move the fuck on. Move on. Move on. Are you sure you don't like him? Because you keep fucking mentioning him. His name keeps constantly popping in your mouth. So, like, are you like a secret fan or something? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, these fucking people don't stop. It's like, bro, you got your shitty Marvel movies. Go watch that. Be happy with that and let everyone else enjoy something else. It's like they constantly want DC and Marvel to be the same. Like, no, like, we don't want that cookie cutter shit. That works for Marvel. It's worked for Marvel brilliantly. I want DC to do its own thing, and DC is just naturally darker. Like, they just are. I worked the theater for Man of Steel, and from the moment the Kryptonians landed on Kent Farm until Maloney said, "This man is not our enemy," the audience was riveted, not even popcorn munching. Wow. Dude, I remember seeing, I went to I went to see Man of Steel on a midnight showing. It was fucking packed. And the moment where that Smallville fight happened with Superman and Fiora and the other big dude, like the whole audience, like we were going fucking nuts. It was like a fucking rock concert. Like people were screaming because this was like the first time we've seen Superman in action, like really Superman, like from comic books, from the cartoons. This is like the first time we saw like two Kryptonians battling it out on the big screen, just like with full power. Like it was fucking amazing. That fucking Smallville scene was breathtaking. Just like, oh, so fucking cool, bro. I love that scene. That's like one of my favorite Man of Steel scenes. Is that Smallville fight scene? Oh, so cool. And of course, like you said, Christopher Maloney saying this man is not our enemy. Come on, bro. Especially when you have Superman and you see the American flag behind Superman. Come on, bro. Like to me, that was just like, gets me chills. Chills. It was amazing. Damn. Like that scene, that whole scene is like perfection. Perfection. Rent free in their heads. Yeah, exactly. like I think it's beyond that, bro. I think they're like really like I don't know what it is. Like I don't know if they really hate Zack Snyder or they're being like paid to hate Zack Snyder or paid like to like always criticize the DC. and Zack Snyder, like I don't know what it is, but like it's beyond weird. Like it's like if I don't like a director, I don't mention him ever. I try to forget him, but these people can't because like I said, they're weird. Imagine how many haters will watch it. Oh, but but that's the thing. I want them to watch it. I want all the lovers and haters to watch it because that's only gonna maximize the viewership for Zack Snyder's Justice League. Of course, they're gonna look. Of course, here's the thing. I've said this in my previous video. You're gonna have two sides, right? You're gonna have like the Zack Snyder loyalists who are gonna love this movie no matter what, no matter what. Like they're not like if this movie comes out and it's dog shit, right? The Zack Snyder loyalists, they're not gonna admit that. Like they're gonna praise it no matter what. And then you have the other side, the Zack Snyder haters, who are gonna hate this movie no matter what. No matter like this movie could be the best comic book movie ever made. And it won't matter to these people because they're still gonna shit on it and shit on it and shit on it because it's Zack Snyder. So you have those two fandoms. And then you have people like me in the middle who are excited but are not gonna like blindly praise it or blindly hate it. Like we're gonna go in, watch it, and hope for the best. Like all people should do. Like why go into a movie hoping to hate it? Like that makes no sense to me. Like I never understood that. Like why do that? Like I don't understand that. Like if you're paying to see a movie in a movie theater and you're hoping that you hate it, why? Like I don't understand that. Here's $20 and I hope you take my money and I hope this movie sucks so I could just waste my money on this. That makes zero sense to me. Zero sense. Like why? Like don't even like the fact that you have that mindset going into a movie, like that tells me everything I need to know about you. That tells me you're clearly insane. Like you're clearly something's not right with you. Like you need mental help. But yeah, I think Zack Snyder he posted an image of Steppenwolf. I think it was like unrendered, the look of Steppenwolf, and of course, so of course you have some people already. A lot of people love it. A lot of people hate it. I think it looks cool. I love the little spiky. It looks like on his like back shoulders. He has spikes in it. It looks cool. And I think Grace Randolph she said that she saw a trailer, an unrendered, unfinished version of Zack Snyder's trailer. So but she didn't say if it was cool or not. She just said it was unfinished. But dude, I really, really hope that when this trailer comes out, it's gonna be amazing. Obviously, it has to feature more scenes with Ben Affleck, Batman, more scenes with Henry Cavill, Superman, and Flash and stuff like that. Like this trailer, again, like Zack Snyder's trailer is one of the most exciting things that I'm excited to see. Of course, we got the Batman and Shazam, Black Adam, and Wonder Woman. But Zack Snyder's trailer, like that's the one. I'm like, dude, you have my money. Like this is what I want to see. Like I want to see this. I'm excited to see the black suit Superman. I'm excited to see, of course, Ezra Miller. I'm not the biggest fan of Ezra Miller, but I'm hoping he could change my mind in this film. And I want to see Zack's direction. I want to see Ezra Miller under Zack Snyder's direction to see if it will change my mind. Because I want to like him. I want to like Ezra Miller's The Flash. So hopefully he'll be good. And of course, Ray Fisher Cyborg, and the fact that Zack Snyder, I think he posted a picture of Cyborg having like 4 arms. Like I've never seen, like I've read several Cyborg comics. I've never seen Cyborg have 4 arms before. But the fact that his body like can literally like change into like weapons and mechanic arms and stuff like that, dude, that's like some fucking Terminator RoboCop shit. Like yes, please, I want to see that. Like yeah, like yes, thank you, please. More of that, please. More Cyborg, and that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that the Snyder Cut will focus more on Cyborg because again, it's like Cyborg, like he got fucked. Like Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill, and Cyborg, like those are like the really three that got fucked because Cyborg's the heart of the movie. And when you watch Justice League, you wouldn't even know that. So the fact that Ray Fisher is the heart of this movie, I hope the trailer really focuses on Ray Fisher because I want to see him get his due, especially now since everything that's been going on with Jeff Johns and John Berg and Jeff Johns, especially that interview he did with Justice Khan. I mean, fantastic stuff. It just made people endear to him a lot more, and hopefully the trailer really focuses on him, Ray Fisher, because I want to see him. I want to see him, play that part, and hopefully, it's done well. But yeah, the Steppenwolf picture it looks cool. It looks unrendered, but again, it's more of Zack Snyder teasing. I just hope Zack Snyder just drops like before DC Fandom, he just drops like a 30-second teaser of Ben Affleck like beating up thugs and shit like that. Because I know in the picture he posted with Ben Affleck like holding stretching out a thug's arm, and the guy's like screaming against the brick wall, like that. Like I want to see that black and white photo like in motion. I want to see that piece of footage, and not the fucking like he's fucking fighting parademons on the roof in Justice League. Like again, like so many people in this movie need to be redeemed. Like a lot of people need to be redeemed in this movie, and the fact that Ben Affleck is gonna get his chance, Ray Fisher, Henry Cavill, bro. Oh, I'm so excited, so excited. I want to see this shit so bad. Can't wait. I can't wait to see Darkseid. That history lesson alone. Like here's the thing. I think at DC Fandom, I think we're gonna get footage, and I think we're gonna get like a 2-minute trailer, like a full trailer. So I think the full 2-minute trailer, and then I think we might get a glimpse of Darkseid. I think we might get a brief footage, maybe like 2 or 3 minutes of the history lesson featuring Darkseid, because like that's the one like we've really because people forgotten like Darkseid, like he's like a main villain, like he's gonna be like the main villain, like at least one of the main villains. And the fact that like I want to see how like I want to see how that's play out, like the history lesson with Darkseid, with the Thanagarians, with the Green Lanterns, all that cool stuff, all that cool shit that we didn't get to see in Justice League. I want to see the Omega beams. I want to hear Ray Porter's voice, and I love that Ray Porter. He actually like threw shade, like he said the 30-second teaser of Wonder Woman was better than the entirety of Joss Whedon's version. That was hilarious. That was funny. Again, I love these actors just throwing shade at all these bloggers and the critics, and that pissed off the critics. But here's the thing, like I don't know anyone in this world who loves the version that we got, like Justice League. I don't know anyone who loves that movie. I don't know a single person who loves that movie. I know some people who are like okay with it and like it, but I've never met anyone who actually loves that movie. Like no one loves that movie, and the fact that you have so many people are defending it just because of Zack Snyder. Again, it goes back to his weird hatred, this weird obsession with Zack Snyder. Like if you don't like his fucking movies, okay, shut the fuck up and move on. Watch something else. Go watch fucking Civil War. Go watch Ant-Man. Go watch any of the fucking previous Marvel movies. But don't fucking come at the DC fans and shit on us and try to kill our excitement for the film because you hate Zack Snyder. Fuck you. That's not gonna work anymore, bro. Like before, so because now like so many people have their own channels and have their own little podcasts expressing their love for DC films and expressing their love for Zack Snyder. Like now, like we're out in full force now. Like now we actually have a voice, and now all of us are coming together and like speaking out against all this shit. Because now before when BBS came out, we were all like we didn't have any voices because you had Collider, and then you had like the fucking Screen Junkies, that piece of trash website, and AMC theaters or AMC movie talk or whatever. They have all these little shitty ass blog sites like the Mary Sue, that fucking trash website, always shitting on us, always shitting on the fans, always shitting on Zack Snyder. Like this is why DC fails and Marvel's awesome. Here's how DC can be better like Marvel. It's like, shut the fuck up. And now that shit is deaded. Now that shit is gone because now we all have voices, the fans. We're all speaking out. And when one of these people get out of line, They're like, like that's not gonna happen, bro. We're gonna shut that shit down because you have no power anymore. We the fans, look what the fans have done. Look what the fans have done for Zack Snyder's Justice League. Like we came out in full force, and look what's happening with Joel Schumacher. His cut. They're coming out in full force. We're coming out in full force, bro. So we're not gonna put around with that shit. Bayona Rad, what's up? What's going on, bro? Or I'm confused. Saw DC channel upload DC Daily Book Club. DC Daily Book Club? Or you mean like they're doing like because I know DC. Well, first of all, I thought DC was canceled. I thought DC. That. Oh, you mean the DC channel? Oh, DC. Because I know DC. I know they have like hosts from DC Daily. I think that they come over to the DC channel and still do work for that channel. But I don't think it's like DC Daily, like their own show. I think I think some of the hosts come to the DC channel and still do work for stuff like that. So again, I understand that, but again, I don't watch, like I'm subscribed to the DC channel, but I don't watch it. Like I only subscribe to it like for like announcements for comic books or like upcoming like like the DC fandom. But I certainly don't fucking subscribe to fucking watch Hector Navarro, Clark Wolfer, or those dumbasses. I don't watch that shit at all. So if I see Hector Navarro on a DC channel, I'm just like, oh cool, click, unsubscribe. I'm not fucking that little geek, Hector Navarro. And this motherfucker, when Joker came out and was like being like criticized by like all the SJWs and stuff like that, and all the DC fans loved it. Of course, you had Hector Navarro come out and write a fucking J.R. Tolkien novel on Twitter talking about how Joker was dangerous and how he thinks it doesn't fit a good narrative of what Joker is and represents to our society. I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, what the fuck? This little fucking dweeb always ragging on DC. Like, always. This motherfucker always rags on DC. It's like, bro, like, why are you working for DC? Why are you on DC's channel? Go fucking work for Kevin Feige. Get on your knees and go blow Kevin Feige, because I'm sure he'll like that. Like, why are you always on fucking like always ragging on DC, bro? Always, always, always. Like, go fucking work for Marvel. Go work for Marvel. I'm sure they're hiring. And you can watch and you can love and praise Captain Marvel, that fucking trash film, and praise it and love it. I think it's the best film ever made. Go watch Ant-Man. Go watch that shit. Go watch Eternals. Or what's the other movie? The martial arts movie that they're making that no one gives a fuck about. I was about to say like Shang-Chi or some shit like that, like Shang-Chi, whatever the fuck it's called. Like nobody cares about that movie. Like nobody. Look at DC's lineup. We have the Snyder Cut. We're gonna have the Flash movie. We have Shazam 2. We have Black Adam. We have the Batman, Robert Pattinson. We're getting I'm sure we get an Aquaman animated movie on HBO Max. Like we're getting Justice League Dark on HBO Max. Like, are you serious? Like, are you serious, Marvel? Like, how are you going to compete with us? Like, how are you going to compete with us? Maybe he was working for Marvel while collecting a check from WB. That's how it seems like. Like, I think that's like that might be true. That might be true. Or maybe like Disney was like, hey, here's a little something. Go trash DC. Go trash Zack Snyder. Like, again, I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised. Like, if that was the case, I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked. Just like Christian Harloff when he fucking freaked out over not being invited to the fucking what was it, the Star Wars theme park or whatever. He was freaking out. Bro, I've never seen a grown man cry on Twitter, on YouTube. Like my man was on the verge of tears, crying because he wasn't invited to the Star Wars theme park, whatever the fuck. I was just like, it's like that shit was hilarious. Like really, dude. Like you're crying because you didn't get invited. Oh, I guess you didn't praise Disney enough, bro. Again, if you would have just, sucked Disney's cock a little bit better, maybe they would have invited you, but they didn't. So you're not putting in that work, Harloff. Sorry to say, but you ain't cutting it. You are not cutting it, bro. Sorry. Sorry, bro. Maybe next time. Maybe next time, if you praise the Last Jedi, maybe we'll slide you in at another theme park. Fucking Collider. Holy shit. And I know, I remember that chick Roxy Stryer. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. What about the Snyder Cut? It doesn't exist. And Riley, I think Film Gob, he did a compilation of all the people saying it doesn't exist. Okay, the Snyder Cut doesn't exist. It's done. Okay, get over it. And now, they're acting like they were always on the side of Zack Snyder, and now they're acting like, oh yeah, oh well, I never said it didn't exist. I always knew it existed, but I just knew that it wasn't finished. Like, oh really? Oh really? Because that's not what you said on your previous video. Like you were fucking bashing all the fans and calling us stupid, calling us retarded, and thinking like it was a pipe dream. Like my man Gonzalez, pipe dream. It's deaded. No, no, my man. your fucking your fucking credentials are deaded. Get the fuck out of here, bro. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Well, I guess it does exist now, doesn't it? And any of these people saying oh man, like John Campia. Well, the Whedon cut is the best. Is the I'm glad the Whedon cut exists because that was the best option. Because Zack Snyder's Justice League is not gonna be. It's not gonna be better. It's not gonna be good. Are you serious, John Campia? John Campia, are you serious? The Whedon cut is the best we could have hoped for because Zack Snyder's Justice League is not gonna be any better. You're a fucking tool. You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. It's not gonna be any better. Like I can't take these people seriously. Like I can't, I seriously I cannot take these people seriously. This is what they're saying right now. Like what the fuck are you talking about, bro? The Justice League cut is gonna be better than what we're gonna get next year. You out of your fucking mind. You out of your fucking mind, bro. I love it if the Film Gob compilation was an extra on the Justice League Blu-ray. Oh, that would be hilarious, wouldn't it? That would be fucking hilarious. All the people like seeing buying the Justice League Blu-ray and then seeing all the shit that they said. That would be hilarious. Oh, and the people will be triggered. All those people will be triggered. That would be fucking cool to see. That would be cool to see. That would be hilarious, dude. I want that to happen so bad now. It's like, please let that happen. Please let that happen. Could it be worse than Whedon's cut? Yeah, no. There's no possible way. There is no way in God's green earth that the Whedon cut will be better than Zack Snyder's Justice League, or that Zack Snyder's Justice League will be worse than the Whedon cut. No fucking pop. There is no way in hell. No way in hell. I, I, that's not even entering my mind. There is no way in hell it's gonna be better than that. No way. No way. So which panel are you looking forward to the DC fandom? Zack Snyder's Justice League, Matt Reeves Batman. Like to me, the Matt Reeves the Batman is the most intriguing of them all because we haven't seen anything other than set behind the scenes set videos and the costume and the screen test, and that's it. That's it, and a little bit of Michael Giacchino's score. Like that's it. That's all we've seen. We haven't seen Catwoman. We haven't seen the Riddler. We haven't seen Jeffrey Wright as Commissioner Gordon. Like like we haven't seen like the plot, the set designs, like nothing. Like we have seen literally nothing. So that's the one I'm more intrigued by. Like just already know what we're gonna get from Justice League. So I'm not even worried about that. But from Matt Reeves Batman, it's like of course it's Batman. Like that's the one anything Batman I'm gonna be excited for. And of course I'm excited to see Robert Pattinson's performance, the full costume. his voice, how he's gonna act as Bruce Wayne and Batman. Like to me, like Matt Reeves' Batman is the most intriguing out of all of them. So I can't wait to see what they have in store. They'd be canceled. Oh yeah, canceled in a heartbeat. Like I don't even want to. Ugh, disgusting. But yeah, about the Flash, I'm excited to see what they have in mind. Like I don't even know if Reverse Flash is gonna be in this movie. I know Ezra Miller, the director, and his sister is gonna be in attendance, which is interesting. I know there are rumors that Michael Fassbender was possibly going to be Reverse Flash. That would be pretty cool if that's confirmed, or is that a rumor? I don't know. But if they announce Michael Fassbender as Reverse Flash, that would be amazing. Like that would be like holy shit. That would be pretty cool. And Barry's mother, because we know they're taking elements from Flashpoint. So are they going to cast Barry's mom? Who's going to play Barry's mom? Again, so I don't know if that's going to be announced. Hopefully they like, dude. Like if you're bringing DC, like this is DC fandom. Like this is your first ever event, so you better bring the goods. Like again, like I said this all the time. Like you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So this is like your first impression. You got to make it count. You got to bring something good. I didn't notice we going to get three different Batman: Robert Pattinson, Ben Affleck, and Michael Keaton. Well, yeah. Well, Michael Keaton. It's funny because again, Michael Keaton is not confirmed. Like it was never it's still not confirmed. I mean, he was in talks, which is vastly different from being like, oh yeah, he's cast in the Batman movie. But again, there's talks. I think he's gonna be confirmed, but again, like there's nothing official saying like, oh yeah, Michael Keaton is definitely going to be Batman. So maybe at DC fandom, maybe we get an official confirmation. That would be pretty sweet. Same with Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Again, like there's been rumors that he's going to be in the Flash movie, like, but again, nothing official, nothing confirmed. But I hope he's confirmed. I hope he's confirmed. But like even Ben Affleck, again, I've said this. We don't even know if Ben Affleck is going to come back as Batman. I know a lot of people are saying that his contract is signed and it's going to be announced, but people said that he was going to be announced at Justice Con. Didn't happen. So is he going to be announced at DC fandom? I don't know. Like we'll have to wait and see. Like if he's not announced at DC fandom, that's not gonna like be like a nail in the coffin. Like nope, that's it. Ben Affleck is done. But if he's not announced at DC fandom, then it's like okay, well, like what's going on? Like is he coming back? Like is it like are you just bullshitting? Like what's happening here? Because again, I love Ben Affleck is my favorite Batman. Ben Affleck is my favorite live action Batman, and I'm so happy that we're gonna get to see him in Zack Snyder's Justice League. But if he's not gonna come back at DC fandom, if he's not announced at DC fandom in his own series or movie or something, then it's like okay, like what's going on? Like I I don't know. But again, like I want fans to temper their expectations, right? Like again, you're getting a Batman with Robert Pattinson. Like people are excited for that, and you should be excited for that. Like don't put all your hopes and dreams into thinking like Ben Affleck is going to come back and he's going to do a solo with Deathstroke and he's going to have his own movie. Like don't put all your hopes and dreams on that. Again, be excited for Robert. Be excited for an actual Batman movie that's coming out, and that's with Robert Pattinson. Because that's what I'm doing. Like again, I'm excited, but I'm not putting all my hopes and dreams on that. I'm more excited about Matt Reeves' Batman, about his interpretation, about his take on the character, because I think it's gonna be phenomenal. And I think it's gonna be even darker than what Zack Snyder's done with Ben Affleck's Batman, because I think Matt Reeves' Batman is gonna be rated R. So I'm excited for that because I think Matt Reeves has more or is given more creative freedom to do whatever he wants with his Batman, with this incarnation on his take on the Batman. So I think it's gonna be pretty dope. Again, dude, it's gonna be epic. Like no matter what, it's gonna be. No matter what, I'm gonna be satisfied because we're in the Flash, Shazam, Black Adam. Of course, that cool little tease of Black Adam. I don't know if it was like a concept art, or official still. That's pretty cool because finally we're getting news on Black Adam. So I'm excited for that. Again, like Flash, Shazam, Henry Cavill, Superman. I don't know what's happening with that. Hopefully, we get a confirmation. Like, dude, like I would lose my mind if it gets announced that Henry Cavill is coming back to do another Superman movie with or without J.J. Abrams. I don't know, but if they announce like Man of Steel 2, like if they announce Man of Steel 2, that would be amazing. Like, yes, please, like, yes, thank you, I want that, please. Man of Steel 2 with Henry Cavill, yes, like that's what I want. Like that's what I want to see. I want to see that, please. So hopefully, and I think the Justice League cast should be in attendance at DC Fandom because Ezra Miller is going to be there, and Ray Fisher was playing it off like he was going to be at DC Fandom, and and Gal Gadot is obviously going to promote Wonder Woman, so she's going to be there with Patty Jenkins. So that just leaves Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck. Like those are the two that I don't think have been announced yet. So I mean, you have half of the Justice League cast already at DC Fandom. So all we need now is Batman and Superman. So if Henry Cavill shows up, I'm all there. I'm all for it, bro. And if Ben Affleck shows up, obviously he's going to support Zack Snyder's Justice League. But if Ben Affleck shows up on Zoom and says, "Hey, I'm continuing my Batman," because that's the whole point. Like that's the whole point of doing Zack Snyder's Justice League is to continue that storyline, is to finish this, is to finish that arc. It's like the whole reason you want Ben Affleck back, like the whole reason why he would presumably want to come back is to finish his arc, because to be killed off in Justice League 2 or Justice League 3, I think he might be killed off in Justice League 2 because I don't see them doing another. I don't see them doing 2 Justice League films. So if Ben Affleck comes back, he's gonna come back for Justice League Part 2 to finish his arc. Like that to me would make the most sense. Like that's the whole reason why HBO Max and Warner Media are pouring so much money into this, is to complete Zack Snyder's vision and hopefully be successful enough to continue it with Ben Affleck. So, I don't know what's gonna happen there. Like that's the whole point of doing that. So hopefully Ben Affleck's like, hopefully Zack Snyder's like, yo, Ben, yeah, listen, I want you to come back as Batman. Whatever you got to do, lose some weight, get Anna de Armas to come, like tuck you in late at night and whisper sweet nothings in your ear, and to convince you to come back. Like that's what you have to do. So Zack Snyder, call Anna de Armas and convince Ben Affleck to come back as Batman. Yeah, that's what I'm praying to the DC gods above that happens. Like please, 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 please let that happen. DC, do what you gotta do. Like, convince your man Ben Affleck to come back, because I'm sure AT&T and Warner Media, I'm sure they're throwing money, like loads of money and loads of offers. Like, look, because you best believe that if Ben Affleck is gonna come back, he's gonna have complete creative control to do whatever he wants with a Batman film or HBO Max series. Like HBO Max, Warner Media, the AT&T, they're gonna let Ben Affleck do whatever he wants with no restrictions and nothing whatsoever. So that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping he comes back and does whatever he needs to do. I'm like, please, just let me get an announcement of Ben Affleck coming back at DC Fandom, because I'm sure DC Fandom and Warner Brothers, I'm sure they have surprises here and there coming for us, the fans. Because this is for us. This is for the fans. This is the whole reason why Warner Brothers, HBO Max, Warner Media, AT&T. The whole reason why they're doing this is to show us, the fans, this is support and give us everything that we want. We want the Flash, we want Black Adam, we want Shazam, we want Henry Cavill back as Superman, we want Ben Affleck, and we're getting Robert Pattinson's Batman. We're getting Justice League Dark. We might get a Zatanna solo movie or a Raven solo movie. Cyborg HBO Max series. Like, you have the DC property in your hands. Wonder Woman, and so you have the most iconic characters of all time. So do something with them. And this is what they're doing. So DC Fandom. So now it's up to us. Now we're just like, okay, You're giving us what we want. Now we have to support you. Now we got your back. So again, it's a give and take. So they're giving us DC fandom, and we got to give them, our support and watch Zack Snyder's Justice League on HBO Max. Because again, like this is what we need. So hopefully it happens. Because again, I want to see this. I want to see this shit. Because if you want to see Ben Affleck come back, if you want to see all this good stuff, you have to support HBO Max. You have to support and go see Justice League. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. Like otherwise, we're not going to get any of this. Do you think critics will try to give bad reviews for Zack Snyder's Justice League? Of course. I mean, of course. Like that's gonna happen regardless. That's gonna happen no matter what. No matter what. Like Justice League is gonna be divisive. Like no matter what, because again, you're gonna have the Zack Snyder fans who are gonna praise it, and then you're gonna have the Zack Snyder haters who are gonna hate it no matter what. Like either way, it's gonna be divisive. It's not gonna be this, even though I don't care about it, like 100% on Rotten Tomatoes and and loved across the board with critics. Because again, Zack Snyder is a very divisive director. Like for some reason, critics don't like Zack Snyder. I get because his style is very unique. His style is very specific, and again, it's an acquired taste to be like a Zack Snyder fan of his visuals. So either way, it's going to be divisive no matter what. But again, don't listen to them. Like the critics don't matter now. Like the critics, like this movie is basically critic proof. Like they don't care. Like HBO Max, Warner Brothers, they don't care. Like this movie can be like a 0 on Rotten Tomatoes as long as we the fans love it, support it, and they get like huge ratings. That's all they care about. So it doesn't matter, and that's the beautiful thing about streaming. Like it does not matter. It doesn't matter. The critics can hate this movie no matter what. As long as it's a big success and we the fans we love it. That's all. HBO Max, AT&T, Warner Media. That's all they care about. It's us. All they care about is the reception from us, the fans. If we like it, if we support it, that's it. Critics don't matter anymore. They don't. Like this isn't gonna be Man of Steel BBS all over again. Like it's not gonna happen because critics no longer have the power. Because now we're gonna be everyone's gonna be sitting at home at the comfort of their own home and just turn on. Oh, Zack Snyder's Justice League. What's that? Like I want to see this. So all they have to do is just click, boop, click, and watch it. That's it. That's it. They don't have to like go online and read the reviews. Like, honey, should we go see this movie? Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, it's got a 50% Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna go see that. No, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen with this because this is gonna be online. This is gonna be streaming. This is gonna be at the service of HBO Max. So all you have to do is just pick up your remote and just click on it. That's it. So that's it. So either way, I think this movie is going to be successful. How successful is going to be interesting to see, but it's going to be successful no matter what. Because they are not panicking because they're not like worried about is this movie going to be like a 80% on Rotten Tomatoes? Oh my god, it didn't get 80%. It's got a 24%. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's the beautiful thing about streaming. It doesn't matter. The critics don't matter at all because people are gonna watch it at the comfort of their own home. So it doesn't matter. It's gonna be. Trust me, Zack Snyder Justice League is gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Trust me. We don't have to worry about Tomatoes or Metacritic or whatever blogger has to say from his basement. It doesn't matter. I don't. We don't have to worry about what Hector Navarro has to say, or Clark Wolf, or DC Daily, or any of these trash websites. Like we're gonna watch it, we're gonna enjoy it, and we're gonna love it. That's the only thing that matters is you love it. If you love Zack Snyder's Justice League, support it and watch it. That's all you should care about. All you should worry about as fans, or all we should worry about as fans, is whether it's good. That's it. That's it. Because we, the fans, are finally at the front office. We're at the front of the we're at the front of the line. It's like, okay, what do you fans think? Like, is it good? Do you want us to continue it? Yes or no? Like, hell yeah. Like, if it's good, hell yeah. We want Justice League season 2 now, or part 2, whatever. So that's the only thing that Warner Brothers, HBO Max, and Warner Media, AT&T, that's all they care about is us, the fans, whether we like it or not. So again, it's a win-win. It's a win-win for us. So, and another thing that hopefully we get is the Schumacher cut. Right, that's the other topic I wanted to come out with real quick. Is Val Kilmer is scheduled to be at DC Fandom. Crazy, crazy. Now, why would Val Kilmer be at DC Fandom? I wonder why. Like, what would he have to promote? Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. Why would Val Kilmer be at DC Fandom? Oh, that's right. He's gonna release the Schumacher cut. He's gonna be the one to announce Joe Schumacher's Batman Forever, his cut, his vision. That's gonna be amazing. That's gonna be spectacular. Oh, I can't wait for that shit. Because again, like that, again, I still like some people be like, well, why would Val Kilmer be at DC Fandom? Why do you think? Why do you think he's gonna be at DC Fandom? Let me think. What possible reason would he be there? He's gonna announce the Schumacher cut. Come on, man. This is obvious. This is obvious. He's gonna be there to announce the Schumacher cut, and we, the fans, are gonna rejoice because I love Batman Forever. Batman Forever was the first live action Batman film I ever saw in theaters. So the fact that we're gonna see Joel Schumacher's cut, amazing, amazing. Again, this is all good news, bro. Like it's a wonderful time to be a DC fan. Like like to be like I don't think I can remember how good it was to be a DC fan. It's like I can't even remember how like damn like now I know how the Marvel fans have felt getting all this good news like Spider-Man and Civil War and all that crap. Now we understand how it feels to have all our hopes and dreams come into a reality because now we're getting all the good shit. Oh, I cannot wait for this shit. I cannot wait. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. I'm excited. Shazam. So we're getting a Shazam panel as well. I don't know where we're gonna get there. Hopefully, obviously, I think Shazam 2 is gonna tease Mr. Mind, and I think Black Adam is gonna be teased in Shazam 2. I don't know if The Rock is gonna be at Shazam 2 like in a full role or he's gonna have a cameo at the end. But of course Henry Cavill's got to be in Shazam 2, like that either for like a small role or something. But Henry Cavill's going to be in Shazam 2. Black Adam is going to be Shazam 2 at the end, and I think in Shazam Part 3 is going to be Shazam Black Adam versus Superman, which is like, come on, bro. Again, all good stuff, good stuff. Like again, like it is amazing to be a DC fan right now. We're getting so much cool shit. And the video game with Suicide Squad. Uh, uh, Rocksteady Suicide Squad game. Like, how badass is that going to be? Like, that's already going to be better than the Avengers game. That whack shit. I'm sure Rocksteady took a look at what Square Enix was doing with the Avengers, and they were looking at that like, wow, like, that's cute. Like, this is what you're giving Marvel fans? Woof. That looks like trash. Rocksteady's like, step aside, kids. Like, let daddy to come here and take over. Because you know that Rocksteady game, that Suicide Squad is going to be phenomenal. Now, I don't know if they're going to give us a trailer, like a CGI trailer, or like a little bit of gameplay, but I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see. HBO Max might beat Netflix and Disney Plus stream service war. Well, I think right now, Disney, I think Netflix is like the number one streaming service right now with like 130 million, stuff like that. Let me see if I can look this up because I know Netflix is number one for sure. Let me see. And I think actually Amazon is number two, which is like weird. Like Amazon, like people use Amazon, like like that's weird. Um, let's see. Yeah, how many subscribers does Netflix have? In the second quarter of 2020, Netflix had 192.95 million paying streaming subscribers worldwide. Wow. Of these subscribers, 72.9 million were from the United States, while the popularity of Netflix's streaming service has been increasing. The company's DVD section has declined. God damn. 192 subscribers for Netflix. Crazy. I think HBO Max has like 4.2. But to be fair, that they're like a new streaming service and they don't have anything to promote. So it's just like, ugh. Just like because Netflix has like new movies every other week, so it's just like, and HBO Max like they don't have like, oh no wait, let's see HBO Max, oh they have 36.3 million subscribers. HBO Max and HBO, are they just, I feel like they're the same thing, are they not? HBO Max and HBO have 36.3 million subscribers, up 5% from the end of 2019. So this is interesting. um HBO Max has more than 4 million subscribers, AT&T says. The question is whether those numbers were hurt by ongoing Roku and Amazon deals. Yeesh, that's not great. HBO Max has signed up more just over 4 million customers since it launched in May, AT&T announced today. The company did not immediately disclose the figures in its initial earnings report, but AT&T CEO John Stankey told analysts on the company's earnings call that HBO and HBO Max accumulated a combined 36.3 million subscribers by the end of June. Okay, so they combined it. Okay, gotcha. Stanky said there were roughly 3 million retail customers and an additional million activations that came through AT&T platforms, i.e., bundled plans. Okay, so there you go. Just like, whew, which again, not the best. I mean, compared to Netflix, yeah, it's not the greatest. But again, HBO Max, they didn't have anything to launch with. Like, if HBO Max would have launched with the Snyder Cut, if this whole Rona thing didn't happen, I think HBO Max, like their subscribers would have been like whoosh, through the roof. I think next year. I think next year when the Snyder comes out, it'll give us a better idea of what HBO Max is working with. Because I think because obviously the Snyder cut, like that's the thing everyone is waiting for. Because I know people in my circles, they haven't subscribed to HBO Max because there's nothing to like. There's nothing that they are interested in. Like like the people I know, they're all waiting for the Snyder cut next year, which is what I'm doing. I'm waiting for the Snyder cut next year because HBO Max, they don't have anything. Like what does HBO Max have? Same with Disney Plus. Like Disney Plus had the Mandalorian, and then once that ended, like the subscribers went down, and now they're coming back with Mulan. Mulan, right? That's going to be on Disney Plus. So I'm sure their subscribers are going to go back up again. But right now, they don't have anything right now. So until next year with a Snyder cut, and then they got the Green Lantern show, and then they got Doom Patrol, Titans. I think that's on DC Universe. I don't know if that's going to be transferred over to HBO Max. We'll see. They got the Harley Quinn show, but right now, like that's it. That's all they have until next year when they start, with the Snyder cut, and they start with Justice League Dark, and they have the Green Lantern show. If it's still happening, we don't know. So this is going to be interesting to see. So we'll see, unless they announce, a Brandon Routh Superman show on HBO Max would be amazing. Because I know HBO Max, they said that they still have secrets that they're ready to announce. So if they announce a Brandon Routh Superman show on HBO Max next year, bruh, come on, bruh. That's a Brandon Routh Superman show on HBO Max, focusing on like continuing the storyline from Crisis. Come on, bruh. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. I know my boy Jo, he will be fucking like through the roof because he loves Brandon Routh Superman, and I love Brandon Routh Superman. So if you want that Superman show with Brandon Routh, hashtag Superman HBO, hashtag that shit. Let HBO Max know. Let AT&T, Warner Media, like, yo, we want Brandon Routh to come back as Superman. We want a Brandon Routh Superman show. So hashtag Superman and all that good stuff, because it's gonna be amazing. That's what I want to see. I want to see Brandon Routh Superman. The more Superman, the better. We have Superman and Lois. Hopefully, we get a Henry Cavill announcement, and hopefully, we get a Brandon Routh Superman announcement as well. I guess since we're doing the multiverse, I mean, you might as well just capitalize on it and just do every version of Superman that you can, because that's what I want to see. I want to see every version of Superman that I can get on the big screen. Again, DC fandom needs to bring the heat. And if you want to, like, kill any momentum that Marvel has, like announcing a Brandon Routh Superman show on HBO Max, announcing Henry Cavill coming back as Superman, announcing the Snyder Cut, announcing Ben Affleck coming back as Batman in the HBO Max series or movie, and then you got The Rock with Black Adam. You got Ezra Miller's The Flash. Come on, bro. It's like, and they I think you're gonna announce the Justice League Dark Cast with Zatanna, John Constantine, Swamp Thing. Like, bro, like DC is untouchable right now. DC is untouchable. Like, Marvel has nothing. Marvel has nothing to combat with. What do they have? They have the WandaVision, trash. Captain Marvel 2, trash. Falcon and Winter Soldier, we've seen that. It's called Captain America and Winter Soldier. Like, why would I want to see that without Captain America in it? Trash. What else you got? The Shang-Chi. Okay, like the Eternals. No one knows the Eternals. Like, no one cares about the Eternals, and especially when you're putting all this SJW nonsense or propaganda into it. No thanks. Your Black Widow. Nobody cares about Black Widow. Nobody cares about that movie. It's like you have nothing. Like Marvel has nothing to compete with. Like DC is like finally in the driver's seat, and DC's the one taking control. So I'm excited to see what they have in store for us. Because again, like DC, like Marvel, they have nothing right now. All they have is Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Which the only reason I'm excited for that is the possibility of them introducing Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man back in the MCU. Like that's it. Like, you don't have anything else. Like Marvel doesn't have anything else to compete with DC. But DC, like, again, like DC has so much good stuff right now that they can't be touched, and you can't mess with DC. So again, the DC future looks bright. It looks incredible. DC fandom is going to be an incredible thing to behold. I'm expecting a couple of surprise announcements that I hope will come true. And again, the future for DC is looking bigger and better. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be everything that we've ever wanted as DC fans finally, and I can't wait for it to happen. But yeah, we're closing in on an hour. I want to thank you for Igor Bayona Red. Thank you for stopping by, chatting with me for DC. And I'm sure, and I'll be streaming some other time, talking more DC, as I'm sure as we get closer to DC fandom, more leaks, more stuff, more footage is going to be coming out, and I can't wait to talk about that with you guys here on the Truth Stream. But yeah, thank you for coming out. Thank you for stopping by. And until then, remember, if anyone tells you that DC is trash, just look them in the face, look them in the eye, and just laugh at them. Just laugh at them. It's like, oh, you poor soul. You must be a Marvel fan. There's no helping you, my son. Like, oh, you're a Marvel fan? Oof. Damn, I don't know. if you're a Marvel fan, I think I might get the Rona. like like that seems like that sounds more appealing than being a Marvel fan. Like me getting the Rona, yeah, I'd rather get the Rona than be a Marvel fan. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for stopping by to this truth stream, and as always, I drop those truth bombs. Take care. Don't get the Rona. Stay safe, and I'm out.